there, kitchen enthusiasts! Today, I'm excited to share my hands-on experience with the Fullstar Vegetable Chopper. As someone who loves cooking but often finds meal prep a bit tedious, I was eager to see if this popular kitchen gadget could live up to the hype. So, let's dive into my review and see how this chopper fares in real-world use. First impressions. When I first got my hands on the Fullstar Vegetable Chopper, I was impressed by its compact design. The package arrived neatly packed, and inside I found the main chopper unit, various blade inserts, a catch container, and a cleaning tool. The chopper itself felt sturdy, made primarily of BPA-free plastic with stainless steel blades. One thing that immediately caught my eye was the 4-in-1 functionality. This little gadget promised to dice, chop, slice, and spiralize, which sounded pretty versatile for its size. I was particularly intrigued by the onion chopping capability, as that's a task I've always found time-consuming and tear-inducing. Design and build quality. Let's talk about the design for a moment. The Fullstar Vegetable Chopper has a straightforward, no-frills appearance. It's not going to win any beauty contests in your kitchen, but it's functional and doesn't take up too much counter space. The catch container doubles as a base, which I found clever for storage purposes. The blades are made of stainless steel, which is a plus for durability. They felt sharp right out of the box, which is crucial for efficient chopping. The plastic components seemed robust enough, though I did wonder how they'd hold up over time with frequent use. One design aspect I appreciated was the non-slip base. When you're putting some force into chopping harder vegetables, having a stable platform is essential. The Fullstar didn't disappoint in this regard. It stayed put on my countertop without any worrying wobbles. Putting it to the test. Alright, now for the fun part, actually using this thing. I decided to prep ingredients for a big salad to really put the Fullstar through its paces. Here's how it went with different vegetables. Onion was the first test, and I have to say, I was impressed. The chopper made quick work of the onion, and the uniform dice it produced was satisfying to see. Best of all, no tears. The catch container did a great job of containing the onion vapors. Cucumbers were a breeze. The chopper sliced through them effortlessly, creating perfect little cubes. I could see how this would be a huge time saver for salads or Greek dishes. Tomatoes got a bit tricky. While the chopper did manage to dice the tomatoes, softer varieties tended to get a bit mushy. I found that firmer tomatoes worked better, but it still wasn't as clean a cut as with harder vegetables. Bell peppers is another win for the Fullstar. It handled bell peppers like a champ, creating uniform pieces that would be perfect for stir-fries or fajitas. I tried out the spiralizer function in carrots. While it did create carrot spirals, I found it required quite a bit of force, and the results weren't as consistent as I'd hoped. It's okay for occasional use, but if you're big on vegetable noodles, you might want a dedicated spiralizer. What I like about it. There's quite a bit to appreciate about the Fullstar Vegetable Chopper. For basic chopping tasks, especially with harder vegetables, this gadget is a real-time saver. It's much faster than my usual knife work. The uniform cuts it produces are great for even cooking and presentation. Chopping directly into the catch container means less cleanup on the cutting board. While it excels at dicing, the additional blades for slicing and spiralizing add to its usefulness. It doesn't take up much space in my kitchen cabinets, which is always a plus. If you're into batch cooking or meal prepping, this chopper can significantly speed up the process. The cleaning process. Now, let's talk about everyone's favorite part of cooking, cleaning up. The Fullstar Vegetable Chopper comes with a cleaning tool, which I found helpful for dislodging stubborn bits from the blade inserts. Most parts are dishwasher safe, which is convenient. However, I did find that some vegetables, particularly softer ones, tended to get stuck in the blade holes. This required a bit of extra attention during cleaning. The included brush helped, but sometimes I needed to resort to a toothpick to get everything out. One tip I discovered: rinsing the chopper immediately after use made cleanup much easier. If I left it sitting with food residue, cleaning became more of a chore. What I don't like: while the Fullstar Vegetable Chopper has a lot going for it, it's not without its drawbacks. Using this chopper, especially on harder vegetables, requires a fair amount of force. If you have hand strength issues, this might not be the best option for you. The catch container, while convenient, isn't very large. For big batch cooking, you'll need to empty it frequently. As mentioned earlier, very soft vegetables like ripe tomatoes can get a bit mushy. The same goes for soft cheeses or meats. While it's a nice addition, the spiralizer isn't as effective as dedicated tools. It works, but not exceptionally well. Fresh herbs tend to get crushed rather than chopped cleanly. I still prefer using a knife for these. Durability and long-term use. I've been using the Fullstar Vegetable Chopper for several months now, and I can say it's held up pretty well. The blades are still sharp, and the plastic components haven't shown any signs of cracking or wear. However, I do wonder about the long-term durability of the plastic hinges and the blade inserts. While they've been fine so far, I could see these being potential weak points over years of use. It's something to keep in mind if you're looking for a chopper that will last for many years. Value for money. Considering its price point, usually around $30, I think the Fullstar Vegetable Chopper offers good value for money. It's not a professional-grade tool, but for home cooks looking to speed up their prep work, it's a worthwhile investment. The time it saves on chopping onions alone makes it worth it for me. Who is it for? After using the Fullstar Vegetable Chopper for a while, I have a pretty good idea of who would benefit most from this gadget. Busy home cooks. If you're often short on time but still want to prepare fresh meals, this chopper can significantly cut down your prep time. Meal preppers. For those who like to prepare meals in advance, the speed and consistency of this chopper are big pluses. Salad enthusiasts. If you eat a lot of salads, this tool will make your life much easier. It's great for quickly prepping a variety of vegetables. People who hate chopping onions. Seriously, the tear-free onion chopping is a game changer. Those with limited kitchen space. Its compact size makes it suitable for small kitchens or those who don't want another bulky appliance. Who might want to skip it? On the flip side, there are some people who might not find the Fullstar as useful. Professional chefs. If you have excellent knife skills, you might find this tool unnecessary. Those who rarely cook. If you don't do much cooking or vegetable prep, it might end up being just another gadget in your drawer. People with hand strength issues. As mentioned, it does require some force to use effectively. Hardcore spiralizer fans. If you spiralize vegetables frequently, you might want a dedicated tool for better results. Final thoughts. After spending quite a bit of time with the Fullstar Vegetable Chopper, I can say it's become a regular part of my kitchen routine. Is it perfect? No, but it's a handy tool that has genuinely made my meal prep easier and faster. I love how quickly I can now dice onions without tears, and the consistent cuts it produces are great for even cooking. While it has some limitations with softer foods and requires a bit of elbow grease, the time it saves me on chopping harder vegetables makes it worthwhile. The cleaning process, while not difficult, does require some attention, especially with the blade inserts. But overall, I find it's still less cleanup than using a knife and cutting board for everything. In terms of durability, so far, so good. But I'll be keeping an eye on how it holds up over the long term, especially with frequent use. For the price, I think the Fullstar Vegetable Chopper offers good value, especially if you do a lot of cooking with vegetables. It's not going to replace your knife set entirely, but it's a useful addition to any home cook's kitchen arsenal. So, would I recommend it? If you're looking to speed up your veggie prep and don't mind a bit of a workout in the process, then yes, give it a try. It's been a welcome addition to my kitchen, and I think many home cooks would find it useful too. Remember though, that like any kitchen tool, it's about finding what works best for your cooking style and needs. The Fullstar Vegetable Chopper has certainly found a place in my kitchen routine, and I'm looking forward to many more quickly prepped meals in the future.